now. Don't get scared now. Welcome to Larry's World, mother truckers. Yeah. Having on any people. Can you dig it? Yeah. Welcome to this beautiful Tuesday, December 30th, 2025. Let's thank God to be alive, ladies and gentlemen, and let's rejoice and be glad in it. I'm going to sing a happy birthday to anybody born in the month of December. Right after that, I'm going to go ahead and open this thing up with a prayer, and I'm going to make a phone call to the man upstairs so we can get this topic off. All right, let's get it. Voice might be a little bit of raspy. Let me drink a little bit of water, because early in the morning, you know how they can be. Give me a second. All right, let's get it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, guys, and extra blessings and prosperity. Anybody born in the month of December. These only extra blessings and prosperity are going to come to you if you are living right and following Christ. You don't have to be perfect, but you don't have to be perfect, but you got to show God that you are worth it. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing up with a prayer, and everything is followed after that, like I just mentioned to you guys. All right. So I want y'all to bow your heads, close your eyes with me. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, Lord, but you let us see it anyhow. Lord, we all have to learn to be thankful and grateful. For you waking us up this morning, Lord. You starting us on our way. Lord, I ask you, God, to protect over us this morning, Lord, when we're on these highways and byways, Lord, from these clowns. Some of these people out here act like they in a circus driving. They act like they're in a NASCAR race. Lord, I ask you, God, to protect over all these people today, Lord, getting on the road. Even the people that's in the road rage today, Lord. Let a gospel song pop up on the radio while they're driving today, Lord. Let my inspirational video pop up on their YouTube feed today, Lord, letting them know that I am a true prophet of yours today, Lord. Anybody's inspirational video for that matter, Lord. Just let them know that you are here. Let them know that you are here. No need to give up, y'all. I know it's hard. Stay prayed up in the fear of mission of God, and he will provide all needs according to his riches and glory. Listen, you know what I'm saying? God just gave me a very serious ding download. He put it in my mental. He gonna put it in my heart. Hey, and it's gonna be released from my vocals today, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get this topic on off. Go ahead and call Jesus first. From the upper room. 1-800 Jesus. Jesus, what's going on, baby? Chit. Jesus Christ saved my life. My God. That's a good topic. That's a banger. We're going to talk about that thing. My God, that's a good one right there. Thank you, sir. Peace. Yes, sir. Love you too. Blessings. Bye. YouTube family. I got a good old topic. Today's topic is going to be, don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. I'm going to say that topic again, okay? Today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be, don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. Well, Larry, what do you mean by that? Yes, guys, I need y'all to understand. Yes, this is a free country that we're in, okay? I need you guys to understand that. But that don't mean you're supposed to be going out here doing a bunch of bad stuff. You know you might be married. You might have a husband or a wife. Yes, it's a free country. You can go out here and do whatever you want. You can mess around on your wife. You can commit adultery. But I need you guys to understand there is a price behind that. Yeah, you can go out here and sell drugs to a kid, make your money, but there is a price behind that. You eventually gonna do time. You eventually gonna do time in prison, y'all. What I need y'all to understand is, what you do in the dark will eventually come to the light. That's what I need y'all to understand. What you do in the dark will eventually come to the light. Jaden, what's going on with you? How you doing? Today we talking about don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. I wonder why we like to do this right here. You know, it's always somebody watching, even when we don't think no one's watching. Someone is always watching us today. Thank you for joining me today. Do you have any experiences on this right here? a lot of people like to abuse their authority. I mean, it could be a police figure. You know, it could be like police brutality. A man might beat on a woman because he think he can get away with it. He can just mistreat women and belittle women. But like I said, we got to pay the piper to these things. If we go out here and rob the bank, yes, we might think that we're getting away with it, but eventually 5-0 gonna be knocking at our door. Jesus Christ gonna set that thing up where he gonna let other people be able to see what we're doing. And God sees everything anyway. That's what I need people to understand. Jaden, talk to me this morning. What's on your mind? Thank you for joining me on my live today. What's on your mental this morning? What's on your mental? But yeah, I mean, we supposed to learn. We supposed to learn, guys, but most time yes, I don't know. Tell me what's on your mind. Whatever's on your mind. What do you want to talk about this morning? What's some topics too, guys, I want y'all to know. What's something that you want to talk about? Anything that's on your mental, because this is a once in a lifetime thing, not with me, but there's not too many inspirational speakers, Jaden, that's going to get on live and ask you these questions. So I'm one of a kind. So this is the time to take your opportunity to chit chat about whatever you want to chit chat about. Whatever on your mind, just anything, what you want to talk about. But yeah, we got to do better as people, y'all. It's a free country, but that don't mean we're supposed to be doing wrong by people, man. You know, cheating people out of money, robbing, killing, stealing. It's a free country, but just know you're gonna pay the consequences for this. If you are a bully, kids, if you are bullying someone in school, just know you're gonna eventually pay the consequences for this. If you been in a gang and you beating somebody up, you're gonna pay the consequences for this. It may not look like it on the outer surface, but I'm tell you, deep down inside, you will pay the piper. Because God will allow something to happen to you that's gonna be beyond your understanding. You're gonna be like, what happened? Because you're doing wrong by people. You know, we gotta do better. Yes, it's a free world. We can do whatever we want to do. But a lot of us choose to do evil instead of doing the wrong things. I don't know who this message is for. We got to do better as individuals. Tell them what's up, Nuclear, what's going on with you? Right now, Jaden, a lot of people keep asking me about a moderator. That's something that I'm not even monetized yet. So we can talk about that at some other time. I don't want to tell you, can I moderate? Because right now I got to get myself, I'm not monetized yet. So once we get monetized, we'll talk about moderating. But right now I don't really want to, I'm the type, I don't want to give you a broken promise or tell you something that, like, I can't help you on that until I get monetized. But I want y'all to tell me about yourself. Jaden, tell me about yourself. Nuclear Penguin, tell me about yourself. What's on your mind? What you want to talk about? But I will tell you what we're talking about this morning. This morning we're talking about don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. I want y'all to tell me, why do you think people do this? Yes, it's a free country, but ain't nothing really free though. That's what people got to understand. They say all the time it's a free country. What's really free in this world? Y'all, want y'all to think about that. If you do something for somebody, eventually they're going to want you to pay them back. I don't care who it is. People will say, even with you, when you're married, guys, what I need you to understand, if your significant other is constantly, your husband or your wife is constantly doing something for you, and when she asks you to come through for them, they're going to expect you to come through, because they're going to say all the things I've done for you, and this is the things I get. This is natural behavior. This is natural. I mean, because they're trying to hurt us, because they're trying to mean and hurt us. That's it. But it's not right though. It don't make it right for people to do that though, Jaden. That don't make it right for people to do that. You know, yes, you can go out here and you can be, I'm not saying you in general, but yes, we can go out here and be a prostitute, sell our body for money, snort powder up our nose. It's a free country, but you paying for your health. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to have health problems, organ failure, all that type of stuff. Everything comes with a price. So yes, it's a free country, but is it really free though? That's what I need people to understand. Before we go out here and do a bunch of wrongdoings, is it really free? Okay, prime example. If I was to go out here and mess around on my spouse, anybody, this is for anybody, and I go out here and catch HIV, was it really free? Yes, it was free. But now I'm paying the price of having HIV for the rest of my life. Like I said before, if we go out here and we rob a bank and you get all this money and you got millions or trillions of dollars, okay, ask yourself, is it really free? But now you got to watch over your shoulder each and every day. So think about that right there. Think about that. Is it really free? When you got to pay time and do time in jail, what's really free about that, guys? Austin, what's going on with you? 2759, how you doing today? Welcome to my live chat. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me. Today we're just talking about don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. A lot of people tend to like to do this right here. And I advise you guys, if you're hanging around anybody that always say it's a free country, it's time to haul ass away from these individuals. Eventually you're going to turn into these individuals, y'all. I don't know who this message is for. Courtney, what's up with you? Courtney, how you doing? Thank you for joining my live chat today. What's on y'all mental, y'all? We just talking about today, though, like I said, don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. But I want to know what's on your mental. What's on your mental? What's some things that we're going through, y'all? What I need y'all to understand, we all go through things in life, okay? Yes, I'm an inspirational speaker, guys, but I need y'all to understand, I go through hardship just like anybody else, but what I need people to understand, it's not going through the hardship, it's how you go about going through it. It's your attitude, it's how you act through the process. The only thing we have is free will, and that too comes at a cost. That is it. That's what I was just talking about. Free will comes at a cost. Free will comes at a cost. Like I was just telling them, if you got a wife or a husband or whoever you are, man or woman, you know what I'm saying, and you go out here and you cheat on them and you come back with a disease, was it really free? You go rob a liquor store and you get all this money and you got millions and trillions of dollars. Was it really free though? You steal money out of the collection plate. All right? You get caught on camera taking the money. Was it really free? But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really worried about, I'm more worried about the consequences that Jesus Christ, when he put his wrath on me, I'm not necessarily concerned about worldly people. See, it's God that I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why I don't care if nobody not looking at all. This is the reason why I don't care about they saying it's a free country and all that. I don't care about that. It's Jesus Christ who I'm worried about. I don't want him putting them hands on me in a good way. I want him to manifest my life. I don't want no smoke with Jesus Christ. I don't know about y'all. I don't want no problem with him. But there's always somebody bigger and better out here, y'all. Bigger and badder. It's human flesh. We know Jesus Christ is bigger and better than all. But I need y'all to understand, when you go out here, you do wrong things to people, you burning somebody building up or whatever you doing, you throwing trash on the ground, just know there's somebody bigger and badder out here in this world. But nobody bigger and better than Jesus, though. I need y'all to understand that, y'all. We need to tighten up. We really do. Yes, it's a free country. You can do whatever you want. You can go out here and run a stop sign if you want to. You can do whatever you want to do. It's your world. Do whatever you want to do. And my channel is called Larry's World. Yeah, it's called Larry's World, but that don't mean I can physically go out here and do whatever I want. I can, but it's going to come with a price. If I just go and choke a bunch of people and stab them and all that, I'm going to prison. I'm going to prison. Yeah, you can do it, but just know 5-0 get ready to knock your damn door down. That runner dad, what's going on? How you doing today? Welcome to my channel. We're talking about don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. And I want to know, in your words, why do you think people like to do this? Why do we do this right here? Why do people with spiritual wickedness in high places, why do they abuse their authority, y'all? A lot of these people like to do this. This is specifically mostly who I'm talking about. They do evil all the time. We getting robbed on these jobs. We're not making the money that we should be making. Spiritual wickedness in high places. They free to do whatever they want. But when they lose their home and get foreclosed and lose their car and all that, something bad happened, they got to answer to Jesus Christ and wonder why they going through the things they going through. Lindsay, what's going on with you? I'm messing your name up. Let me try this again. L Nick, what's going on? 12, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, man. This is an inspirational channel, so I want to let you guys know it's all positivity on my channel, okay? I don't tolerate negativity. You respect me on my channel, I will respect you guys, okay? I will respect you guys, you know? I'll respect you. What's on your mind? What's on your mental? Y'all talk to me this morning. I want to know why do we do this as individuals? I'm trying to stay on topic though, y'all. But I just this is the particular topic we're talking about. Don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. Why do we do this? Sin is so addictive because it's easy. That's it. It's easy. Anything, y'all, what I need y'all to know, anything that you can do real easy don't last long. Like if you can go and just rob a bank and get millions and trillions of dollars, it come too easy. Now the price that you're going to have to pay, no money in the world going to be able to get you out of that trouble. My favorite song, man, I got a lot of favorite songs, man. I like Rakim, Know the Ledge. It's an old song that was on the Juice soundtrack. That's one of my favorite songs. But yeah, sin is very addicting, man. I'm going to just be honest with you, man. Sinning is just like a crack. It's just like crack. I ain't never did it, but I'm just saying. It's like a crack. It's addicting, y'all. What I need y'all to understand, anything could be addicting. It don't just have to be crack and cocaine. You know, somebody might be watching sex videos. Somebody might like to drink every day, smoke every day. Now, there's nothing wrong with smoking and drinking in moderation. Okay, I'm talking smoking, you smoke your little ale or whatever. I'm not knocking you on that. There's worse things that people can be doing out here in the world. I mean, but I'm just saying, I'm not to condone it, but I'm just saying if you do that, you do it in moderation. You don't have to do it all day, every day. There's more things in life to do than that, though. My favorite color is blue, man. What's your favorite song? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite song and your favorite color? But I want to try to stay on the kind of the topic too. I don't mind answering some of y'all questions, but I like to kind of stay on task, you know, because when I get off task like that, it confuses the algorithm, if that makes any sense. When I start talking about just random stuff, it confuses the algorithm. So I like to try to stay intact. I don't mind answering questions, but I like to. Do you like fitness? Yes, I love to work out, man. And that's one thing about me, man. I love to work out. See, we got free will. I can sit around here and be sloppy and fat, or I can go in here and work out. I have a free will to work out. We don't have to do nothing we don't want to do. We don't have to study for that test. We don't have to do nothing. We could lay around, be a couch potato. We could be a drug addict. You can do what you want. It's a free world. But no, your ass get ready to pay the price. Just know it's human beings, y'all, and I'm not yelling. So I don't want y'all to think I'm being yelling. This is the way this is how I engage with my audience. My favorite song is I Set Fire at Adele. I never heard of that song before. Never heard of that song before, man. So I'm old school, man. I came from a whole different era. You fail for the fitness joke. I ain't fail for it. Like I said, I don't mind answering questions on here. But you know, I try to stay intact with the main subject. Like I said, today we talking about don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. That's what we talking about today. I just want people to kind of engage in what the topic is. Like I said, I don't mind answering random questions here and there, but I try not to get off topic too much. That's all I'm saying, man. And blue is my favorite color. That's my favorite color too. So we got something in common. But I want you to tell me why people do what they do in the world, man. Tell me in your own words, y'all. I want y'all to talk to me. You earn a like for keeping it real. I appreciate that, David. That's one thing about me, man. I keep it real on my channel. A lot of us, man, we think we mighty macho man, mighty macho woman, like we can't be destroyed. We ain't nothing but human flesh, y'all. I need y'all to understand. You go out here, you sell drugs, just know it may look like it's coming at an easy price. You selling drugs, you got millions of dollars, but man, I'm trying to tell you, it's just a matter of time. The feds are watching. The feds are watching. Jesus Christ is watching for all that matter. So it ain't free. You think you being free, but I'm trying to tell you, man, you doing time in the pen. And when your ass rot in hell, you ain't so free. I mean, we can ask for forgiveness, y'all. That's one thing I need y'all to understand. Anything that we do in life, say you're 9 years old, okay. So you may not really understand what's going on. Okay, I understand that. You ain't but 9. But still, anyway, welcome to our channel. Welcome to my channel. Thank you. Okay, Jesus saved us all. That's it. That's it, man. Adam and Eve did nothing wrong. Yes, they did do something wrong. I disagree. That's your opinion on that, but I'm going to tell you why I disagree. That's your opinion, but I disagree with that. And the reason why I said I disagree with that, they did do something wrong. They had a choice to bite off the tree. They had a choice. But Eve tempted Adam to do it, and they did it. So they both was ashamed. Now everybody's ashamed to walk around naked and stuff now because of something that they did. It is their fault. They are the reason why the world is corrupt. But it's still no excuse, though, guys, what I need y'all to understand. That's still no excuse for you to be corrupt, all because of something that Adam and Eve did. They are the ones why they are the reason why the world is the way it is. They had a choice. This is something that was out of my control, your control. This was out of our control. But they started this wildfire that we have here on earth. When I say wildfire, I'm talking about the diseases, the phantom. It all started with Adam and Eve because they were the first ones to make a choice. Those were the first people to make a choice on earth. And they, unfortunately, they picked the wrong decision. Eve. Okay. Let's see. Too short. What's going on with you? Eve, a woman, that was the problem. Not really, man. That wasn't the problem. I mean, Adam should have been a little bit more stronger. Adam should have been like Jesus Christ said, we're not supposed to bite off this tree. He had his own mind at the end of the day. He had his own mind. That was it. That was the decision that they made. You know Gabe Owners? I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. 8897, Van Star 8897. Do you believe that heaven and hell is just a state of conscious or a level of vibration? I believe, in my opinion, no, I believe heaven. Hulk the Attractive King, what's going on with you, man? Thank you for joining me on my live today. To answer your question, I know heaven and hell is real. Now, in my opinion, guys, this is what I think about heaven and hell. I think hell is going to be right here on earth. They say you're going to go up or down, but I feel like we're already on hell. This is already hell right here. I feel like once we die, the people who are not doing what they're supposed to do and honoring God, the bad things that happen on a occasion going to happen every day. It's going to happen every day. That's what I feel like. That's why I call it hell on earth. I feel like any kind of catastrophe you can possibly think of is going to happen. But it ain't going to be every other day or once a week or once a month. It's going to be every day. Every day. And then we're going to go up to heaven. This is hell right here already on earth. That's what I believe. That's what I truly believe. Looking, getting to know about people coming to at Eve for being a woman, but Mary was a woman and she gave birth to Jesus. Stop coming at women. That ain't got nothing to do with coming at women. I'm just saying it is what it is. It just so happened that Jesus Christ put Adam and Eve here. And Adam was tempted to bite the tree. To bite the apple, and he did. He listened to a woman, but it could have been vice versa. It could have been the woman, the man could have been telling the woman to do it. It don't really matter. It just so happened that's the way it played out. But I do agree with you on that. Women shouldn't be bashed for this, because at the end of the day, we got our own mentals at the end of the day. So we got to start blaming. We got to start blaming a woman. No, a woman ain't got nothing to do with it. But it is Adam and Eve's fault why we are in this situation. But we got to stop using them as an excuse on why we do right and wrong. Why we do bad stuff. Like I said, we all have free will. We all got free will. Okay, now let's look at this right here. And a woman, she gave birth to Jesus. Stop coming at women. We're not talking about all women. We're particularly talking about Eve. We're not talking about all women. That's not what I'm talking about, y'all. Stay with me. That's not what I'm talking about, guys. But I'm just saying that's the reason for it. But y'all, us as people, we always like to make excuses. Most people don't like to be accountable for their own actions. They want to blame somebody else. I could blame people all day long and say, well, I'm not where I need to be. Oh, I had people in my family do drugs. My dad was on crack cocaine. I can use all that as an excuse why I'm not at the level I want to be at. I'm just using this as hypothetically speaking. But at the end of the day, I can't blame nobody but myself, because I know the things that that people in my family were doing were wrong. I know that. It's up to me to take the path of destruction or the path of righteousness. We all have a choice in life, guys. We got to stop using family members and cousins and great aunts on why we not where we are. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Where was Adam and Eve? Okay, no, the people that are commenting are coming at women, not you, bro. Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering. Where was Adam? Why wasn't he protected Eve? He had a choice. Once again, he had a choice. Jesus Christ let them handle it. He had a choice. He had a choice. And unfortunately, that's where we are. He was all about freedom for the women, bro. He was the man. I don't know, man. People always passing the blame, man. But we can't blame, like I said. We can't blame nobody but ourselves. I don't care if we had a dad was abusive. We can't say that we are abusive. If you are married, man or woman, or we're gonna say man, if you are married to a woman, we gotta stop saying we knock our wives upside the head. I don't beat on my wife. I'm just saying we gotta stop saying the reason why we do what we doing because we saw our daddy do it. Yes, they did set a bad example, but we have to understand it is free will. That don't mean we have to go down the same path of destruction that our parents or ancestors did. This is the problem I see a lot in the Bible, y'all. Everything that I'm talking about. Most of us are following behind our ancestors. If they did evil, most people in the Bible, most of the kings, they follow behind the other king doing something bad. David was about one of the only few kings who did everything pretty much right. Not perfect, but a lot of them kings, they fell behind the other ones and did all kind of evil stuff. Somebody has to be able to break the generational curse, guys. That's what I'm saying. Here we go again, no accountability. That's it. No accountability. People don't have accountability. And that's the reason why the world is in shambles. Nobody want to take accountability. Just like I guarantee you, Adam and Eve, right after that happened, she was blaming him. He was blaming her. And that's why it is where it is. They was blaming each other. I'm quite sure they was blaming each other. I didn't bite the tree. Anybody put a gun in your head and make you do it. This stuff been going on forever. Adam tried to blame God, said, you gave her to me. Yeah, that is true. He did give her to her. But he also gave him a gift of discernment. He told them if they bit off the tree of life, what was going to happen. Yet they did not listen. Our parents, y'all, when we are little children, our parents tell us not to do certain stuff, and we do it anyway and got to pay the piper. Jesus Christ tell us not to do certain stuff, and we do it anyway and pay the consequences, guys. We pay the consequences. Y'all right. There's some good stuff right here. David, what's going on with you? Women that are not submissive to husbands will always fail. Women think being a single mom is a flex. LOL. Let me read that again. Women that are not submissive to husbands will always fail. I mean, you supposed to, I agree with that. They are supposed to listen to their husbands, but that don't mean we supposed to treat them like they're walking doormats. We got to treat them like they're queens at the end of the day, and they have to treat us like we are kings. So we both have to be submissive. The man has to be submissive as well. That don't mean we bow down to their feet and worship them, y'all. I hate when they say women got to be submissive. We got to listen to the women, just like they supposed to listen to us. It's the same way. It can't be a one-way street. It can't be where we got to completely dominate. And us as men, y'all, we got to stop doing this. We got to stop making it look like that it's all about us being the dominator. You know, we gotta be submissive to the women just like they have to be submissive to us. It's a two-way street, y'all, not a one-way street. That's not true. You look at you talking about all women like we are all the same. All women are not the same, and that's what I'm trying to clear up here. All women are not the same. All women are not the same. They not. That's why I said we gotta get this the same. Can a grown man eat a I don't know. You can do whatever you want, man. I told you it's a free country. The man is the head of the woman. That is true. The man is the head of the household, ladies and gentlemen, though I need y'all to understand. But that don't mean as men we're supposed to treat these people like complete crap, treat these creatures, these women, beautiful creatures on earth like crap because we the head of the house. That's not what that means. We still supposed to honor that woman, respect that woman, ask that woman how her day was, cook her a nice home cooked meal, not treat her like a complete slave. We got this thing mixed up. It's supposed to be even Steven. It's supposed to be 50-50. But unfortunately, y'all, when you get married, there's no such thing as 50-50. You just got to find your strong points in the marriage as the man, and the woman has to find her strong points. But at the end of the day, you guys both supposed to have a respect level for one another. If she's already at home, well, if she's been at work all day and you've been at home all day as a man, it is your job to go in there to cook for this woman. She's been at work all day, and vice versa. If she come home and the husband, you know what I'm saying, vice versa, it don't matter. Both people supposed to take care of one another. Each one teach one, man and woman. The words say for the man to love his wife like Christ loved the church. That's it. It says that, but the woman is supposed to be like that for the women too. And see, I know a lot of times, the Bible can be a little bit confused, but I need y'all to understand, in a marriage, it takes two people to work. It takes two people for this thing to work. Yes, the man is the head of the household, but come on, man, we gotta do better by these women out here. That don't mean we abuse them. And women, that don't mean y'all mistreat us and say all kind of bad things about us. If you got a good man, stop talking junk about him. Stop belittling him, saying he don't make enough money. Women have to do a better job too. But as a whole, if women and men learn to converse better, the world would not be the way it is. You're not a man till you've had a man. I don't know about that, bro. That ain't got you. You're not a man till you've had a man. I don't understand what you got to clear that up for me, because I'm not understanding what you're talking about right there. You're a single mom is showing. Okay, guys, listen, y'all, we don't have to be on here and be negative, y'all. We just talking, we conversing, y'all. Let's keep it down. We don't have to curse nobody out, get on nobody in the comment section. It's not called for, y'all. Sin Shrink, what's going on with you? LOL, I am a woman, a God. I am a woman, a God, a true man of God will respect the wife. You're probably not married. It's supposed to be both ways. Like I said, y'all, I'm going to be redundant here. It's supposed to be both ways. The man is supposed to respect the wife, and the wife is supposed to respect the husband. Not where the man completely dominate and he come home, where my servant at? He knock it upside the head, boom, black as the eye. No, that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's not the way it's supposed to be. Yup, of a Spaniard baby, y'all prove life until you. Okay, settle. I'm gonna just say 9233. In the Eastern religion, we believe consciousness brought us closer to being like angels or demon gods. To each his own. Whatever that's your belief. Come across a disabled child. Okay, what do you mean by that? Come across a disabled child? I'm trying to understand what you're saying right here. Too short. The dysfunction between good and evil. That's it. Can't make it up. That's it, the dysfunction between good and evil. Unfortunately, the world that we live in, dysfunction rules over goodness. And it's because we choose that. Like I said before, I made a video about this the other day. We're blaming Donald Trump for why the world is the way it is. He is not the reason why the world. I mean, yeah, he is the reason why the country is the way it is, but us as people, we put him in there. We had a choice. We did not have to vote him in, but yet we did. So now we have to pay the consequences for that. We thought we was going to, most of us, let's just be real, y'all. We thought we was going to get another stimulus check. Not me. I didn't ever depend on the government, but most people thought they were going to get another stimulus check is the reason why they voted him in. This is a free country. We didn't have to vote him in. We could have voted somebody else in. We didn't have to vote him in the White House. David coming at people like this. Yeah, man, men are supposed to lead their household. They are supposed to lead their wives. They also means they need to respect their wives and vice versa. Can't believe you're above anyone and be good a leader. That's what I'm saying. It's both ways. Men supposed to respect the woman and woman supposed to respect the man. That's it. It's not supposed to be where you completely dominate a woman. You're not supposed to do that. You got to think, what if that was your mother? What if that was your mother? You wouldn't want nobody disrespecting your mother? No, you would not. So you got to give women the respect that they deserve. The respect that they deserve now. You know, you respect that woman and she respecting you. But it's ways that you can get back at people without getting back at people. You give people what they give you. You know, you're not going to, you got to put people in their place and tell them, you will not disrespect me. But that don't mean you got to be slapping them around. You won't never disrespect me again. You don't do that either. You can't do that either. Man, you ain't voted a day in your, okay, man. Ronnie, if you're going to be negative, brother, I'm going to ask you to leave my channel, sir. All right? I'm not going to tolerate negativity. It is all positivity on Larry's World. My channel, guys. Okay, Sin, what's going on with you? Okay, that's good. Whoever you voted for, that's none of my business. You voted. That's good, but the reason why the certain individual is in there because a lot of us put them in there. But whoever you voted for, that ain't none of my business. That's on you. Okay? I ain't none of my business. If you want to dispute, tell me who you voted for, you can. But I know who I voted for, and it certainly wasn't him. Okay, let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, if you are in here, hold on. If you're being negative on my channel, I will block you, okay? James, what's up with you? Steven, what's up with you? But I'm not getting bullied by a hypocrite. I will catch you next time. Look, I love learning from you, but I'm not getting bullied by a hypocrite. Okay, I don't even know who you talking about. Who you talk about being a hypocrite? And who you talk about getting bullied by? Too short. Who you talking about? Steven, what part? GTA doesn't count. Hey, from Australia. James, what's going on with you? Tomic, what's up with you? Dude, I swear you look like a guy from an older memo video. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. No problem. It's all right. Yeah. Way out here. Okay, where you from, James? Galaxy Looping, what's going on with you? Too short. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Listen, we got to learn to have tough skin, y'all. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Remove. All you got to do is somebody get on your channel and they being negative, you just remove their butt. That's all you got to do. Just chilling, watching YouTube. You know how it is, brother. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with you. I thank you for joining me on my channel. Listen, I want somebody in the White House who actually who's a Christian. At this point, I'm going to be honest with you. It don't matter if they the Democrat or Republican. Okay, it don't matter. I just want somebody of God in the White House and not somebody who think they can throw their weight around because it's a free country. That's what I want. That's the way everybody, most people that's the way everybody should be. Everybody should want somebody in the White House who actually loves Jesus Christ. Not because they got 1,000,000 degrees. That's not what it's supposed to be about. Thoughts on Christianity being from Africa. Hey, and I love everybody. Yeah, Too Short, block that out. Thoughts on Christianity being from Africa. Listen, Christianity can be any race. It doesn't matter where you're from, Africa, Japan, it don't matter. Christianity is Christianity. But what do you want to know about Christianity from Africa? I mean, to me, it don't matter. If you're a Christian, you're a Christian. Whatever you believe in, it's on you. But I know I am a Christian. But it don't matter where you live or stay at. Whatever, it don't matter where you at if you're a Christian. It don't matter. Please don't badmouth my commander-in-chief, DJT. Okay. Tamika 6132, the U.S. is wild politically. The fact we all watch your politics like a TV show. Okay. We have been reported. Okay. All I know is LeBron is different. Okay. I don't watch basketball. I don't know much about basketball. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, we gotta make better choices. Yes, we have free will here on earth, like I say all the time. That don't mean abuse your power. Police officers, just because you have freedom and you can do whatever you want, you're not supposed to be out here just hitting people, beating them up, pulling them over for bull crap. That right there is called spiritual wickedness in high places. People with high authority figures, we got to stop abusing our power and saying it is a free country. I can do what I want. No, because at the end of the day, you got to answer to Jesus Christ anyway. Think the new MJ is coming out. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. But y'all, I'm going to tell you, today we talking about don't let someone else's, we talking about don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. And I want to know why do we do this? That's what we talking about today. We don't all did something that we shouldn't have done, y'all. Let's just be honest with you. I've done things that I shouldn't have done in my past. Okay, we all had. And just because a woman is a single mom doesn't make them a bad person or a life of a Christian. That dude pissed me off. Don't let them piss you off. You are absolutely correct. Let me read what she said. Too Short said, and just because a woman is a single mom doesn't make them a bad person or less of a Christian. It doesn't. Because we don't know what this guy could have done to you, y'all. Too Short is absolutely correct. We have to stop judging people because they are single. The guy could have showed his behind. We got to understand that. But what I want you to understand, Too Short, too, people are going to try to provoke our spirits into the day we die. This is what people try to do. It's a way to get under your skin. You simply have to block these individuals out. Don't let this stuff get under your skin, sweetheart. Women running over OKC in 29 minutes is crazy work. Yeah, like I said, I don't really watch basketball, so I don't know much about it. The NFL, my team lost. I'm a Carolina Panther fan. We lost. Oh, it's all good. It is what it is. I truly love how real mature you are, brother. I greatly appreciate that, man. That's just the way my mama raised me, man. I appreciate that, Rusty. Shout out to Rusty. What's going on with you? That's it. Every level requires a new devil. That's absolutely correct. Meaning when you get to this level right here, there's going to be another devil right around the corner rubbing his hands. Got me one. Got me a sucker. Don't be the next sucker. That goes for anybody. I'm not talking about pointing nobody out. We can't be the next sucker on the devil's list. All right? He's not even Mahomes. Who we talking about? Man, Josh Allen isn't Brady. I don't know. He's about the closest thing to it. I don't know, man. I like the Carolina Panthers, but Bryce Young, man, he just not. I don't know. I can't really blame it all on Bryce Young. The Panthers is one confusing organization. One week we beat the Rams, we lose to the Saints. We beat Tampa Bay, and then we lose to the Seahawks, which the Seahawks is a pretty good team. Bryce Young was a bad pick. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna let you say that about him. He's just inconsistent, is the problem I had. Most people in life are inconsistent. Most people, if they were consistent, they would be the GOATs. He ain't been in the league long enough to be saying he a bad pick, though. I'm not going to let you say that about him. Free, I ain't getting into that, big dog. Drake May, baby. Hey, Drake May look good right now. He ain't got in the playoffs yet. Let's see how he does when he get in the playoffs. We'll see then. We'll see then when he get in the playoffs. Let's see how good he is when he get in the playoffs with the big boys. Okay. Drake May is unfair. You guys don't deserve another QB like that after 20 years of Brady. Hey, he good, but let's see how good he really is. Let's see how good he really is when he get in the playoffs. Let's see if this right here is a fluke this season. Let's see if it's just beginner's luck. I'm not trying to be funny, but we got to stop giving people so much praise in their first year. Teams ain't really got no film on this person yet. But yeah, y'all, let's kind of stick to the topic. Don't use our freedom as an excuse to do evil. Unfair, no way we suffered. Ha ha ha. He's not his first year. This is his first year. Drake May's first year. Yeah, he got drafted this year. Yeah, he did. Unfair, no way we suffered. Ha ha ha. He's top 2 MVP candidate this year until he start getting exposed by other teams. Right now, Yeah, he looking all right, but he ain't been in the league long enough for me to give him that type of props yet. Uh, you suffered for 5 years. Let's see. Staken, second year. Yeah, I was his first year, but the other day someone was like, dude, I think Larry might be like asking my kid to see his test ease and understand that he's interested in the school. And I'm not understanding what you're saying right there. I tried to read it. Okay. Okay. I really think you should just ask me before he sees like his maybe bow or nerve. And I was all right. That's all right. He can come to him, and that would be okay with me. Out on. I'm not understanding what you're saying, Cody Roach. I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, dude, there's a guy, and I understand that he would want to see your kids. I don't know what he's talking about. What are you talking about, bro? Okay. Okay, let's kind of stick to the topic, y'all. We talking about sports a lot. Today we talking about don't use our freedom as an excuse to do evil. That's what we talking about. Like I said, I don't mind entertaining the stuff a little bit, but we got to kind of stick to the topic here. I want to know why we do what we do in the world. Why do we think we're above the law? Some people think they're above the law. Some people in sports and stuff think they're above the law. Why do we do that right there? Hey, think about how I feel. I'm a Panther fan, bro. Hell, we ain't been in the playoffs since 2015. So how do you think I feel? But I do need y'all to do me a favor, though, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, okay? That way when I drop these vids, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are the first to be notified, okay? Ain't nothing in my nose, man. Stop trolling with me. Stop trolling me. Last outlaw, you trolling me. Okay, I was just saying the other day you were asking to see my kids. I didn't never ask you that. I don't know what you're talking about. You got me confused with somebody else. You got me confused with somebody else. I don't know what you're talking about, man. You got me confused. You need to check in with somebody else. I don't know what you're talking about. And if I know his mean right, I totally understand. Like as a guy and all that, like you might not want to see kids' test scores or anything like that, but you might totally want him to come. The hell you talking about, bro? Okay, you talking crazy. If y'all get on here talking crazy, man, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and remove you. This dude talking about test scores, kids' test scores and all that. What are you talking about? See me, I just cut you out. I ain't got time to be explaining nothing to you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with an individual. What is the Cody talking about? I don't know. I don't know what he talking about. I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore him. Okay. Okay. All right. But listen, y'all. I want y'all to do me a very serious favor, though. Y'all bow y'all heads and close your eyes with me. Let me see. Okay. Jesus is the reason. Let's talk about that. Okay, Jesus is the reason. Yeah, it was a football stars kid. I just don't want to. Okay, that's it. Jesus is the reason for the season. Anything we going through in life, Jesus can turn that thing around and work it out for our good. But if we're making poor decisions, thinking we're above the law, he gonna keep us in the same position that we in. Jesus Christ not gonna escalate us unless we start doing what we supposed to do as individuals. Let us pray for Steelers win this week. Hey, my wife is Steelers fan. I like the Panthers, so we got our own work cut out for us. We got to work out our own stuff. No, and I wasn't saying anything about Jesus being bad. I just thought maybe Larry was like insane, like this kid's test is. Bro, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Bro, please, Cody, remove yourself from my channel, man. Remove yourself from my channel, man. If you don't remove yourself, I will remove you, my guy. I don't know what you're talking about. Tamika, 6132, what's up with you? Some people, man, The demonic spirits really be working on some people to get on my channel, man. And see, that's why I said I block them out. But it is kind of aggravating. But, you know, you got to block these demonic spirits out. Coda, we're going to pray for you, man, today, man. Ask God to remove them demonic spirits. I don't know what kind of demonic entity you working under. But I'm going to ask God to remove them demonic spirits from you. Jesus Christ, I ask you to pray over Coda today, Lord. Remove those demonic entities today from him. He's obviously operating on a demonic spirit today, Lord. I ask you to remove those demonic spirits. And bring his soul over to you today, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, Coda, now. We're not going to talk no more about that. Tamika, what's up with you? What do you think of CIA? Let's move on. Creating Project Bluebeam and Voice to Skull Protect. I don't know much about that, Saint. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know much about that. Could you tell me a little bit about that? I don't know much about that, man. What's the question, Mark? Hey, if it's negative, though, I'm going to say right now, only positivity on my channel. I'm going to just put that out there. If it's something negative or you talking about something off the wall, that's just crazy, that's negative or downplaying somebody, we're not going to talk about it. Do you read the chat? Did you read the chat? Yes, I read the chat. But I'm trying to read everybody's chat. But some people get on here talking like they ain't got no sense. And when people do that, I just either report them or I completely ignore them. But what are you saying? What are you saying here in the chat, Mark? I didn't have a question. You asked me, did I read the chat? I saw all that up there. But what I need y'all to understand, most people try to get on here and to provoke spirits. That's what people try to do. What the hell is this dude talking about? I'm doing good, man. How about you, Mark? How you doing today? Y'all, when you see this dude down here, Cody, at the bottom of the screen, please ignore this guy, okay? Just pray for him. All we can do is pray for him. Okay? I'm doing all right, bro. Glad you're doing all right, man. What's on your mental today, man? Let's talk about it. Oh, no, it's okay. No, it ain't okay, bro. You harassing people. You making my subscribers uncomfortable, bro. Listen, just go on somewhere. Go on somewhere. MySpace. Well, I ain't seen MySpace since like 06. 06, MySpace. That's a classic. How y'all doing today, Tinker? Thank y'all for joining me today. What's on y'all mental? Going into the new year, what do we want to do different? What are we going to do in 2026 that we failed to do in 2025, y'all? That's what we're going to talk about now. I'm laughing at this right here. All right, y'all, let's keep on going. Make more money. Okay, what's some of the ways you're going to do to make that happen, Mark? What we going to do to make that happen in 2026? That's what I want to do. Record more. I'm Tom, and I want to be her friend. Okay, that's on you. I can't tell you to be friends with. That's on you. Kenny D586, record more. What are you going to do to get to that level? Okay. Van Star, what's going on with you? I suppose the message you're trying to get across stood out to me for a reason. So what we going to do, y'all, to get to that? You say you're going to record more. What are you going to do that? You going to buy more equipment? Are you going to work on your craft each and every day? What are we going to do to make these things happen, though, in 2026? That's what I want to know. I don't have her information. Hook it up. Okay, y'all talk about Steelers all y'all want. We talk about, them guys don't pay me, so I don't really worry about it. My team go out there and lose, they lose. I don't worry about it too much. All right, let's talk about it, y'all. 2026, year of the fix. What are we going to do to make it right? What are we going to do to make it right? I know what I'm going to do. I'm cutting off. I don't already started, y'all. A lot of people that I associate with it in 2025, I've cut them off. In order to get to the next level, like I say, y'all, we can't sit at the table of the scornful. I can't say this enough. I don't know what he's talking about. Automated moderation. I want for you, and I don't know what you want me to get in court. What is he talking about? Okay. You need to start off with taking. Okay. All right. You can do whatever you want. I ain't doing nothing wrong on my channel. So you can try to ban me all you want. I don't know. That ain't gonna work. Okay, whatever. Anyway. That's just okay, y'all. That's why I said one thing about me. I don't get on my channel disrespecting my. What I will not tolerate people getting on my channel disrespecting my channel. I will not eat. Okay. We will not do that. Yeah, report this person, man. Report this person. As he getting on my channel, he talking ruthless. Report this individual. This individual ain't got nothing to do better with their time. They ain't got nothing better to do with their time. Okay. And when they read the comment section, they're going to see everything that he's saying. Not nothing that I'm doing. They're going to see everything that he said. So you King Troll, that ain't nobody the king of Jesus, though. Okay. But y'all, I've been on here for quite some time, though. Tom, you okay? Okay. Okay, that's what's up, Tamika. But listen, y'all, I'm done with this thing right here. You've been on here, only got 3 people. I don't worry about people. See, that's one thing about me. See, people worry about other people too much. Why do we worry about that? Get on your channel and don't worry about who watching. I don't care about that. I've been on here for almost an hour. Got some good people in the comment section. Negative people, I don't worry about negative people. People are negative because they bitter, somebody broke their heart. They need to take that up to Jesus Christ. I don't know what to tell them. Okay. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. Love y'all. Blessings. Peace.